So, in an attempt to further reduce our detonation problem, we've decided to install an intercooler. The only thing we have to do is have our welder buddy install a bung for the intake air temperature sensor in a new location, because we're going to be ditching the part of the pipe that it's in now. So we got our intercooler and our piping ready to go. We got our new bung. Once we get that welded in, then it's going to be installation time. On average, the highest the intake air temperatures gets on an 1/8 mile pass is around 230 to 240 degrees. I'm hoping we'll take that number down at least 80, 90 degrees and keep things a lot cooler. It's going to help us a lot so we can run a little bit more boost and a little bit more timing without scattering the engine block.
Well, so we got pretty far. Realized we're gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking with our intake piping, because as you can see, it's bending right there. And especially when we shut the hood down and it pushes down on this guy, it's gonna cut it right off. So got a little tweaking to do. Made it most of the way tonight. Unfortunately, our Sawzall died, so we were more forced to quit than we wanted to. But that's always a building process.
Well, all we got to do is make that pipe connect to that pipe, and then make that pipe clear this hinge when the hood's down. Come on, baby.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
Nobody wants to race ya.
We were able to make several passes with the new intercooler. The tune had been turned down a lot previously because of knocking, so we're gradually working back up. But we saw huge improvements on intake temperatures that are going to allow us to turn everything up a little bit more at a time until we get back to the speeds we were running before. We didn't break any records. The best time the car saw was an 8.4. All the other passes before it were about 8.8, 8.9, but that's only running about 10 pounds of boost and a conservative tune as far as ignition timing as well. So this is the data log from the night we were running really fast. The pass starts about right here and it ends about right here. And this white line is first gear. Here's where the shifts, RPMs drop, and it runs through second gear. We're running about 12 PSI on this night, and all these red spikes are detonation, and you can see it kind of happens throughout the whole pass. Also, this white line right here is intake air temperature. It peaks out at about 227 on this pass, and that's down here at the end of the pass. So compare that to a log from last night when we had the intercooler. So this is the pass where we ran an 8.4. So here's a pass from last night with the intercooler. Same thing, we have first gear, second gear. We only saw one knock right here, this little spike, and the highest intake temperatures that we experienced were this white number right here, 111. So we went from way over 200 to barely over 100, knocked over 100 degrees off each pass average intake temperature, and totally got rid of the knock. Awesome results. This pass we're only running about 10 PSI. We're definitely gonna bump that back up, and I'm gonna keep adding timing until we start to see knock again and then back it off a little bit, but we're definitely gonna get back into some speed. The intercooler definitely delayed the max boost. Typically we reach peak boost at around 3,500 RPMs, but now we're seeing more like 3,800 on all these passes that we made with the intercooler. So there is a little bit more turbo lag because of the extra plumbing, but well worth it to be able to add more boost and more timing.